Attention Dunwall citizens, my name is Jack and today is going to be a fun journey. Welcome to Dishonored, a game about being falsely accused of being a traitor then getting revenge. That revenge can either come in the form of a Jackass 5 movie trailer or a late night library visit. Before I start leaking my brain matter into the lower atmosphere, let me interrogate you properly, like a good federal agent. Can you beat Dishonored without touching anyone? Much like every challenge, there are rules. Like my previous 2 runs, those rules are without an S. Rule 1, I cannot touch anybody. Also, there is one exception to this rule. Before I get a knock at my door from the boys in Gerpel, we should begin the run. So, cue the beat drop. The journey to becoming the ultimate anti-socialite starts here, with drinking beer on a boat. All the media says is plague, Empress Caldwin, classism. I just want to grill for outsiders' sake. There's one stop before meeting with the manager of my local Target. That's saying hi to Emily. Wait a second, she hugs me and she kisses me? No, that's no good. So I rewind time and choose to do something a little safer. And by safe, I mean do not try this at home. I'm not condemning the idea, but you might gentrify the backrooms if you do. Gentrification is only good when done to the rats in my walls. With a shotgun. People before elevators existed. I don't know, I didn't listen to the album. With that little trick out of the way, I can teabag in Emily's face because she can't touch me now. What she can do though is tell her mother that I have returned from capsizing the political state of Yugoslavia in 1991. Hey, if you like that previous trick I did, watch as I break reality. I do this in order to skip the fight with the assassins. During my midlife crisis BDSM session, the Empress gets murdered. The worst part is that I hold her afterwards. With TMZ popping into place for the first scoop, I get fucking arrested. Me after waving for a taxi a bit too hard in Germany, now I'm going to be tortured for 6 months straight. Oh no, they're forcing me to watch One Piece. We're only gonna get through the first 5th of the anime. You'd think I'd commit multiple war crimes after going through that torturous ruination. You would be absolutely correct. I just don't do it right away. You see, I can't get through the prison completely untouched or unseen. The game doesn't even give me enough bullets to turn this prison into a Doom remake. There is very little I can actually do. That is, unless you count backrooms parkour as something that I can possibly do. First, I Gangnam style my way over the giant metal fence before lining myself up to truly break the world's boundaries. Have you ever just... This allows me to return to my home, where the rats baptize me, like that one cooking rap movie. After recovering my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime body pillows, I realized this run will not involve a lot of stealth. The reason this run isn't stealthy is because, well, for my neutral B, I wield a gun. The first place I go after breaking out of prison is a pub. I'm on my way to achieving the middle third of the God's Drunkest Driver title. Of course, because I've broken reality too many times in one day, reality breaks me. A man, pale as a goth girl convention startles me. If only he were as hot. Hello, Corvo. I heard you need to find some bitches. Post this cat. Corvo, what the fuck are you talking about? Feel like pure shit. Just want her back. I'm done here. I never should have brought you to the shitpost dimension. Whoa, I feel somehow saner after that vision. Good news, it's time to hunt a High Overseer. What's a High Overseer? I don't know, but I think there will be a lot of heroin. After an explosive murder spree, things get a little crazy. We'll go step by step. First, I give the luckiest Overseer ever the greatest sleep of his life. Then I skip the entire mission to poison a man's drink with heroin. I told you this mission would involve a lot of heroin. I decided to save the man with a magical arrow floating above his head, though in order to do so, I have to distract the other guards or else they'll force him to whip and nay-nay. So I just, blow myself up. I sure hope he doesn't have a niece that will die a horrible death later because of my actions. I return to Samuel, partaking in classic ATF shenanigans first, and we're back at the Pubby Wubby. Still no Emily, my daughter in Christ, but we will find her. And so begins the next day.
Hello, Corvo, you blue-balled bitch-ass. It turns out Emily is being kept in a whorehouse.
Yes, it seems her captors play Genshin Impact.
How would you know that?
I've seen them online on the weekends.
Oh, I wish I could kill you right now.
Corvo, let me tell you a story about my brothers and how they stole my toys as a kid.
My brother in Christ, that's crazy, but I don't remember asking.
They made my action figures have sex with my dollies.
Okay.
Kill them, please, before I relive that trauma, but with small anime figures I buy on Amazon.
Okay, you You all deserve death to the greatest degree. But finally, we make it to the Golden Cat, where, and I can't believe I'm saying this, I have to save Emily. My only two targets are major influencers for the Genshin Impact. So I Genshin Impact my first target with explosive wires. Now for my second target, he gets the plague. That is, if the plague devoured his corpse from the outside in. His dance rendition draws near an audience, of whom I also make very quick work of. I can finally leave the place without a single golden cat, and be the best father an assassin fueled with nightmare powers can be.
Damn, bro, you killed those weebs pretty fast. You weren't gone an hour. I was trying to set up our assassination plans for you first.
Wait a second, what did he just say about assassination? Life just isn't right without a fellow schizomaniac barking up my tree with me. So to fulfill that, I have to find the royal physician. Truthfully, this mission is quite beautiful. It features my favorite scene, a dementia-ridden skyline. He is truly perplexed by the natural beauties of our planet. That's enough eye burning for today. Now it's on to flesh burning, with explosive whale cum filled with glow stick juice. But with all things done by an American, a gun tends to show up a lot. Anyway, now I walk across a bridge, like that one story mocking London. I call this move sheer rat attack. It has no weaknesses. Once I reach Anthony Soccolavini, the Italian Ruccio Wacko Zacco, things get a little complicated. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Well, it seems that won't work. The only way I can get around touching Mr. Flintstone is possessing him. Is that touching someone? No. I become them. Therefore, I touch myself. Now watch this epic walking moment. One trip through San Jose's Hobosexual Festival is more than enough for me. All of that work living inside of a zany Twitch streamer's head was for nothing. Samuel doesn't acknowledge the unconscious homeless man in his presence until I pick him up. So I guess that means...
Corvo, I wish you would have asked nicely. I'm not such a bad guy behind the scenes.
Oh no, he's actually a hobosexual. Well, time for the rats.
Ooh, whose birthday is it today? It certainly isn't mine, unless you have a special surprise for me.
I don't think I want to do this anymore. I'm gonna go kill a woman. Or three. It's basically a guessing game until I find a note that says who is who. Red, white, or black. Esma, Waverly, or Lydia. Before I can start murder spraying anyone though, I have to find...
Oi.
Holy fuck, you scared the shit out of me.
I've got quite the crush on a fine pair of boobies myself, lad. You're here to capitulate her life, lend it to me, and I've got slavery to boot.
What could you possibly be saying?
Call me a simp.
Oh, say less. Here, take my money. It should be enough for a tier 3 sub. It turns out my target is Esma. Since I can't touch her, I become her. Call me Corvo Romantico because I drag her to the depths of the cellar. But as you can see, I can't exactly get Esma over this little bump of barrels without carrying her. So much for an immersive sim, so much for freedom of choice. That's what I would say if it were true. You see, if I possess Esma and twerk on these barrels just right, I can glitch my way over them.
Oi, mate, you brought me Collectioner's Dream to me. She'll make a fine bully with a pair of boots.
I still have no idea what you're saying, but you're welcome. I can't leave yet though. With the power of a gun, nothing is too strong. In fact, it's quite obvious that without the power of gun, some things require a little too much sharpness. And here's the bad news. I don't even have an enchanting table yet. Now I've got to explore the inner workings of my traumatic past. This is terrifying. Dunwall Tower walked so my shitty humor could trip and fall. It's all in good fun, I say, as I whimsically rewire the explosive tower to kill its own allies. What else is all in good fun is entering the tower.
You dastardly bastard! You'll never reach me atop my tower of infinite defenses.
Oh, hey, you're the guy I'm trying to kill. Are you ready to experience a Roblox car crash without the roadblocks?
Good lord, you're insane. I'm going to contact Twitter.com about this and get you canceled.
Good try, Elon. Let me show you who I really am.
Ugh, you look just like Tom Cruise. Put that mask back on.
You know, I think he might have pushed that too far. I'm gonna kill him for what he just said. In the meantime, I'm also going to kill all of his friends and probably family. Me when I don't take a video game seriously anymore.
Yo, Corvo, you did what was right, and what's right is left. Good job. Have a drink.
Yes, quite right. It definitely isn't poison either, so don't suspect that we've poisoned you in an attempt to kill you.
Correct. Now just go to bed and let yourself expel all of the blood from your asshole.
Something tells me I might have been poisoned. Oh, you sons of bitches. They gave me the cursed estrogen pills.
Oh, curse me, you're back. I thought I got rid of you.
Me walking into a Pennsylvania voting center with 3.9 million Adolf Hitler ballots.
How did a rat like you even get in here? Be gone.
Don't ask me because I won't recall other games, but this might be the greenest place in a video game ever. Oh look, it's that guy who killed the Empress.
Alright, before we go too far, I'm gonna ask you not to look at me.
Well, why is that?
You're ugly. Also, I don't know where I found this box, but if you want it, I'll just set it down there nicely.
Oh, sweet. The Eldritch Box of Wonders is mine for the taking. Well, now that I've woken up somewhere in Florida, I can do as Floridians do. Possess a rat and crawl through the nearest drainage pipe. Free skydiving lessons have never been more unexpected and easy to partake in. But now I found my target, the Eldritch Box of Wonders. Dowd gives me the most amount of ouchies though. He's a man of great wisdom. That would be true if that wisdom answered the question, how do I smash my balls between the grates and a ventilation shaft entrance most effectively? The answer he might give me would probably be, with a gun, you idiot.
Listen, sorry I called you ugly. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, and you're totally not gonna die to a bunch of rats.
Wait, what?
Happy birthday, Michael. Sweet, with one threat out of the way, on to the next. Why is it always a sewer, dude? All I have to do is commit Senocide to move on. Actually, Geronticide is funnier to say. With that out of the way, I suppose we should get to the last mission in the game. I don't have a transition phrase or anything, so just go ahead and start the next. Finally returning to the pit of doggy woggies, it's time to murder. You perhaps presume that there are creative kills in this mission. That, however, is false. I choose to simply stop time and blow people to smithereens. Call me Ted Kaczynski in the modern day because I mail bomb people with same-day shipping. After I tell Samuel I threw up, he ferries me to King Sparrow Island. Call me LeBron Bryant because don't leave me here. Dealing with the fortress is as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It just keeps going. Me when I have to fight 10 toddlers at my brother's birthday party. Whoa, buddy, you running late for the stupid convention? Me too. Could you give me directions? My first target is Martin. I freeze time, that's my first step. Then step 2 is being an real patriot and the stiff grenade attacks in Sweden in 2022. Not only is he going to be scatterbrained, but he's also going to be scatter-bodied. Then there's Pendleton. So with the power of the Freebird guitar riff, like cocaine on a Saturday night, I shove some wind up a guard's ass to better introduce him to the ground. Well, like in 2,000 feet at least. At last, the last area of the game. I think I might just shed a tear. Oh, no, that's just a severe cancerous growth on my tear duct. False alarm. Don't worry. What you should worry about is Emily. All this time, I've been talking about her as my daughter. I will put it bluntly, like Snoop Dogg on a Friday night. I am going to let Emily die. I've associated far too much with a person of another gender. Maybe if her gender was gorilla on a trampoline, I would let her live. She never states if she is a she-her, a he-him, a they-them, or an it-its. So I'm going to make her a was-were. But first I must deal with Admiral Havilland. But there are so many options. Bend time and bullet, wind blast and some collateral damage, spinning his balls with rats act 4, grenade spam, possession suicide, yeeting a vat of whale cum at him, spring razors. You know, I think I'd rather just use bend time to jump scare him. Boo! Oh shit, it's not Halloween anymore. Despite Corvo the Black's reign beginning, I, the one in control of Mr. the Black, simply couldn't beat Dishonored without touching anyone. From now on, I'm probably not going to do proper outros, much like I did in my Metro Last Light video. However, I'm going to lower the schizo editing at the end here, and actually do one because it's for a very important reason. This video was actually meant to be a 200 subscriber special, after I wanted to make it a 100 subscriber special, so this fun run is dedicated to everyone who is subscribed now and into the future. Here's to many more videos, and many more schizo ramblings in those videos. So for one final time, my name was Jack, and it always has been. And if there's only one thing that I ask of you, it's to remember this, now and forever.
Just a humble bounty hunter, man.
Stay lucky.